Since I got such a positive response from my last video, I thought I'd make another one in the style of Thoughts from Places by the Vlogbrothers. This is a video about my hometown of Vancouver, specifically about things that I find interesting and places that are important to me. This is my school, where most of my days start, where I spend most of my time, and where most of my friends are from. As you already know, it can get a bit monotonous, but you do catch glimpses of the unexpected. On the day that I filmed this, there was something like a creek running down the side of the street. The city had decided to fix a water main nearby. I don't know how many people accidentally stepped into said creek, but I certainly hope they didn't suffer too much from a soaked shoe. This is the school garden that was thought up, built, and maintained almost exclusively by students. It's definitely a nice place to go read or relax on a sunny day, and it's attracted attention from the surrounding neighborhood. I'm not sure how many hours went into creating it thus far, but I'm sure there will be many more in the future. This is the mountain I go skiing at in the winter. I don't always see it from the city thanks to the weather, but when I do, the view always amazes me. Also, it's useful to know where the mountains are when you're navigating, because in Vancouver, mountains equals north. These are some houses for sale, and this is a house under construction. It seems like it's almost a law for every block in the city to have at least one house for sale or under construction at any given time. If your block doesn't have a for sale sign on it, it's probably a bad omen. This is the 22. It's my favorite bus in that it comes right by my house and seems to go everywhere I need to. But it's probably my least favorite bus in that when I do need to get somewhere, it somehow warps through time and space and comes 45 minutes later than it should. This is the Vancouver Convention Center, which has what I think is Vancouver's longest escalator. Admittedly, I hadn't been there until the day of filming, but I had been to the Olympic torch nearby when it was lit back in 2010. And as you already know, those games were an experience unlike any other. This is Broadway, the road that I most often take when I need to get somewhere, whether it's to my piano lessons here, my church here, or volunteering here. The number of businesses along here is quite astonishing, but I wouldn't label Broadway as a big street per se. It's more of a populated boulevard, if that makes any sense. And finally, this is rain, the staple weather of Vancouver. According to my memory, the temperature hasn't consistently been above 12 degrees since September. And right now, it's May. Of course, when we do get sun, we rave about what nice weather we're having. But that's often short-lived. While going through my city, I realized how many places and things have an impact on me, and just how central they are to my life. Each place has its own environment, and, to an extent, its own culture. And if it weren't for these places, I'd probably have a very different life. So I figure that if they're important to me, they're probably important to someone else as well. So I'd like you to think about the places in your community that you value and why you value them. And chances are, I don't have to tell you to go visit them, because you'll be on your way there soon enough. I'll talk to you soon.